Hello everyone, I am Tacit, and you know what that week that is. It is finally Guild Wars week once again. Week 106, week 106, day 1. But anyways, today we got ourselves a red Guild War day. We also got ourselves the faction event for Fang Moor. And yeah, that's pretty much the game plan. Start off with Guild Wars, and we'll go from there. So with red, there are quite a few fun skull spam builds that we can end up going around. I was mentioning Empowered Zoogoff earlier, and I'm tempted to change my team to it, because if I'm not mistaken, my default is not Empower Zoogoff. Instead, it is Archdiva Zoogoff. However, despite that, I actually do want to use this week. As you know what's in Soulforge this week? It is Archdiva. So if we go over to Troops over here, I was already in the right tab. Of course, Archdiva is in Soulforge for the entirety of this week, so if you do want to go and pick it up, it is sitting there. So we're definitely going to go down the Archdiva route and see what we can do. So let's go over to Guild Wars. This is a very front-loaded team, which I generally don't like doing, but when it works really well. It has a bit of an issue when it starts falling behind, but solution to that, just don't fall behind. That's pretty much the game plan. Anyways, let me make sure Elementals is set correctly. Our banner's already fine. Let's see. I'm looking for freeze, immune to freeze. Some extra armor. Do we need brown storm? Barrier on brown and extra blue. Extra blue isn't doing much for us. Barrier on brown we do need. Obviously. One of those things we don't. What was the other perk? I'm gonna go for explode instead of the extra mana there. And because we really don't need extra blue. If anything, we're actually minusing blue from the thing. For the other +1. Do I need magic? I kind of do because of the number of gem spawns that Angry Mob does is based on magic. Archdiva also gives slightly more stats, however, it's primarily for the Angry Mob. This might not look like it's centered around it, but this team is actually centered around Angry Mob. It doesn't look like it based on its composition. But it's basically an Archdiva, a Zoogoff Archdiva team with our Angry Mob being the mana accumulator. It doesn't look like it because it's completely buried all the way in last slot. But it is there. Anyway, so we got Guild War Red today. We are unfortunately losing to the guild we're up against. We're against Night Dragons. And guess what's at number 1 in the bracket? Night Dragons, so that's unfortunate. If we get all of our battles in, we might be kind of tied with them. Because we're currently 3 people down. 3 people down, if they score about 9,000 each, is 27,000. 27,000 brings us to tied. We are currently... Oh, sorry, not tied. Would be 2,000 lower than them, or about 1,500. So, yeah, we would need everyone doing like a 9,500. So, let's go be one of those people. And that would kind of tie it out. But, yeah, we got some people not doing their battles yet. Though, in all fairness, I am one of them. So, let's go fix that. Anyway, so, Red Guild War Day, at least for PC Mobile. I think we're good to go. Don't need to change anything else. Let's go do it. Don't believe we need to adjust any other thing. Anyways, hello everyone! Hello, let me start all the way from the top. Hello, Bill Warhammer. Hello, Henry. Hello, Lester. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, Dwight. Hello, Roman. Hello, Daddy Shark. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Nightmare. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Clip Bomb. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, who did I say hello to? Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so, first things first. What's he doing? Well, let's go take an extra turn. We also have that extra little bit of explosion. He's gonna go... Okay, that's good. He can't really do anything with his skull. We ideally want to take brown. Problem with taking brown right now. Actually, no, I can still give him the skull. I can take purple and then take it that way. Boom. Perfect. Alright, he's gonna get skull distracted again. I would like to take another brown. I cannot. Let's see. Plan B. I could take skull, get the cascade. I could also take green just so in case he goes for leprechaun, he has less of an option. Also, if we would have surged, we would have been in a really good position. Unfortunately, no surge there. We do have our ability to go take brown. I'm just trying to double check to see if we have any kind of weird cascade. I am not seeing any. I was thinking maybe we could bring the blue down there for an extra turn, but doesn't look like it is the case. I could take a brown to red to blue and get all that mana. Doesn't look like it backfires anywheres. So I'll take all that mess, get a bunch of mana, and I think we're good to go. Just click Angry Mob. Actually, let's take our blue first. Go Zolgoff, the biggest threat, which honestly right now is his only thing with full mana. Take our little bit of red, might as well. Get one last angry mob in there, and I think we're good to go. Take our purple. I might not even need the Archdiva in this particular setup, as we basically already won. All we have to do is take a skull. Problem, we can't take a skull, so there's a couple different ways we could do this. We could explode with this and then go from there, though the other alternative is we do this, and then we don't Zulk off him, because we get slightly more points for hitting with a skull, because insta-kill does not count as damage in Guild War. There are several types of damage that does not actually do damage for your Guild War damage calculation. This includes things like stat reduction, damage from stats effects, anything that's like an effect like Devour, Deathmark, stuff like that, insta-kill, stuff like that. There are a few insta-kills that are exception, but for the most part, most insta-kills do not count as damage. One of the few exceptions is like Archer's insta-kill, because it counts as like infinite damage rather than, well, not literally infinite damage, but, you know, it counts as damage rather than as insta-kill. It's a weird calculation one. But for the most part, most insta-kills do not count as damage in Guild Wars. Anyways, do I need to adjust anything else? We just have Red Book. It's just a Red Book team. The only bad thing here is he might deny my brown really early. He also has a blue to red. Blue to red doesn't concern us as much. Brown to red does, especially with a red storm after. Oh, you only have 5 days left to craft the Diamantia. Nice. Hope that goes well. Alright, so blue to red does nothing. Brown to red does nothing. However, they're both scary, even though they're immediately doing nothing. I guess I take green? Oh yeah, I need to do that anyway so he doesn't get alignment on the other one. Oh, but what if he cascades the other thing? Well, I gotta go for it, though. I can't not take this green. No, he got it from Sky! No! Oh, are we already dead? That was quick. Oh, no. My front-loaded team. Its biggest counter, getting countered immediately by a Sky gem that gives it pure value. This is still very winnable. Kind of. Not really. Let's see. What's our best bet? The biggest issue right now is Book is just going to infinite us. Because otherwise, we could win this. It's just Book is going to make it very hard to do so. I really want that other mana. Because we get more from taking brown. I don't want to give him red extra turn, though. I think I have to. Because I need the higher amount of mana. We might also cascade red from Sky. We did. Perfect. Oh, he still got the extra turn, though. Alright, this is still almost winnable. The fact he got mana drain. Oh, wait! He doesn't have upgraded Book! Wow, he has +9 Book instead of +10. That might actually be the thing that makes us win. No, we didn't get summoned! We're still in this. No, we didn't get summoned 2 times in a row! What is this battle? Oh, wow, that was super unlucky. He has a 50-50 chance that we missed it twice. Oh, we could have cheesed them with a billion angry mobs. Nah, it happens, though. Yeah, that was a very unlucky turn 1 where he got a 5 times from Sky. I knew it was possible, but we had to do it, otherwise he would have gotten a 4 times. Oh, honestly, a 4 times would not have been as bad as a 5 times, obviously. Though, we got a bit unlucky on the Sky Cascade. Similarly, that Sky Cascade also gave him a 5 times brown-red convert. He just didn't go for it that time around. Also, wow, is this board so bad for us? 1 mana short. Wonderful. This is definitely decently problematic. What's the counter here? Nothing? He just gets infinite red and starts booking us. And this guy actually has upgraded Book. Because I can't deny him with any move. I can make him get slightly less mana. And by slightly less, I mean very, very slightly less. I can't even take a brown here. How is there so much brown to red alignment? Yeah, I can't even swipe away a single brown. Oh, yes, I can. I can do it this way. He's still going to get a 5 times over there, though. Though maybe not, because we actually let us get our mana down. Okay, we actually won. What a weird fight. Yeah, we won. Because we got Zolgoth down before he could do anything. And then we just empower it again. Boom. And then kill it out over there. And boom. If you would ever let me cast. Please let me cast. How long is your turn going to be? How is this do your turn? Here we go. And there we go. That was a very long turn. Yeah, that was unfortunate. We lost that one fight to the brown-red from Sky alignment. Yeah, books are really, really annoying to deal with. Speaking of which, I believe Blue Book is in Soulforge this week. Alright, so he's gonna Leprechaun. I can't really do anything about it other than maybe take some green to try to deny him slightly. Unfortunately, no Surge. Oh, and he got extra turn. Wait, what did he do? Oh, he has Essence! Okay, at least he transformed and Essence the same thing. The biggest issue now is he has a lot of green value and I cannot stop it. He's gonna have to do this. He got his hit. He landed 2 10%! Wow, we're doing very bad on Guild War luck today. He just landed 2 10% in a row. This is not our day for Guild War. Alright, we are not frozen on green. However, we don't get any benefit from really taking green. We have that way, we also have the other way. It doesn't really matter which way I go, though. What do you explode again? Blue. I'm gonna do this, then. Then we'll explode a bunch of blue. See if we get a good summon. Oh, that's an interesting summon. If nothing else, doesn't this have immune to transform, so he can't possibly transform us off of a third 10%? So that's good. We got a counter for you. I should probably bring Wild Queen the first slot. As anything still remaining on this team, it's probably the biggest threat. There are two biggest threats on this team right now. The first is Wild Queen, constantly damage pressuring. The second is Hero doing Essence of Evil again. However, since we do have that thing that's like immune to everything, we can kind of utilize that some to make sure it doesn't go as crazy. Unfortunately, he just reduced my attack on the actual correct target. So it's going to make us unable to do as much here. Don't you get Death Mark when you take blues? 2% chance to Death Mark an enemy when matching blue gems boosted by my Ascensions. It's max Ascension, which is 12%, if I'm not mistaken, is how that works. Unfortunately, didn't get it off that one. Alright, Hero is now usable. We are not frozen on anything. Still a little bit short on mana. What a weird fight. Let's see. He has Leprechaun. I can't do anything about that. We can take some blue. Still no Death Mark. Hero's Cleanse. I can go for green. Do I want green, though? Probably. I actually want red to... I need red to surge if I do it this way, though. Let's hope it does. It does. Perfect. Okay. We can work with this. Okay. So, let's go destroy the whole board. Toad, how much damage are you? 50? Somehow that's the highest damage output we have on this entire team. I have not a clue how we got here. That's actually our most consistent damage other than casting Angry Mob. And hoping that it hits for damage, which luckily it did right there. What a weird fight. We should hopefully ultimately end. It really comes down to shenanigans that Essence of Evil does at this point. On if we will or will not win. Alright, so we got another Disable down. Trying to land it on Hero. Gosh, I almost forget what these Dooms even do. Deal a bunch of damage to an enemy, boosted by Death Marked enemies. Death Mark all enemies. Wait. Hold up, that's actually good. And then create 8 blue gems. That part not being so good. Let's see. Wait, so you just Death Mark all enemies? I kind of forgot it even does that. Death Mark all enemies. Interesting. I almost forgot that even does that. Alright, now I just need you to kill Hero. You got this. Randomly kill Hero. We are not frozen on purple, so I'll take that. Unfortunately, we don't get any statuses because our hero is now disabled. Death Mark. If there was any time to trigger, it'd be now. I should probably finish out the Forest Troll so we don't keep getting infinite green on the enemy. Oh, we just got transformed on Hero. Though, it might actually help us. Also, our entire team is pretty much not even what we started with at this point. So I can kill first slot. Do I want to kill first slot, though? I think we just do with a skull if we're going to. So we'll do that. We got extra turn from Sky. We move Hero to first in case he wants to summon. Wait, do we even have a summon? Wait, he doesn't have any summon. Never mind. Wait, he has no summon left. Essence of Evil doesn't summon. It just has that 10% transform. It doesn't actually summon anything. So you know what I actually want to do? I want to Rhinox first then to get a little bit of damage pressure. It's not much, but it's more than 0. What a weird fight. What even was this Guild War day? Especially this particular battle. We still haven't won yet, by the way. This is still very losable. Which would be very, very sad. But this is actually exceedingly still very losable because we have no summon left. Our entire team is... Oh no, it doesn't have Quasit summon! I forgot it! Wait, it has the 10% Quasit. Wait, has he rolled every possible 10% now? Oh no! That's really funny. I forgot about that. Oh, that is really funny. He has rolled 2 10% transforms to Toad, and 1 10% closet. I almost forgot about that because 2 10% closet. What's this guy's 10% roll? It is like 90% chance that he rolls 10%. He's gotten 2 transforms and 2 quasits. And like 6 casts. Alright, we obviously lost, but we still have to play out this battle. Oh wow, what a weird fight. I think this might have been one of the weirdest ones we've had in a while. Alright, let's let him kill us. This is obviously over. I'm just gonna let him have that skull, it's over. Ouch. Well, we kind of knew we were gonna probably lose today's Guild War Day. Didn't want to lose that hard, though. Oh, wait, never mind. We still have a battle left. Oh, we could work with this. Frost Feather's actually not too big a deal, even though we're doing a lot of skull pressure up front. We have Zolgoth, so he is immune to freeze. Biggest issue here is actually Wild King, oddly enough. It's also using that one new, somewhat new potion thingy. I personally don't feel like it's that useful. It's basically just weaker Rope Dart in a different way. Alright, what do we need here? We need brown. I can't take brown, so we need to deny yellow to purple. I need to start running Empower on every team. Because boards like this are very bad. Okay, I can take purple. It's not completely bad. He's only going to get a little bit of mana there. We could work with this. Unfortunately, we don't get an extra turn from this. I can Skull Poke him, though I don't really need to. Brown's one of the main colors we need, and I can't get it. Green's the secondary color we need, and I can't take it. So basically everything we need right now I can't take. I guess I'll just take a red and try for Skull for Sky. I didn't get it. We finally take one of our browns. The only problem is one brown does not help us much. Whereas we kind of need the second brown. He's about to create a bunch of skulls off of yellow. I kind of have to take yellow just so he doesn't get as much value there. And now we should hopefully be good to go. Ooh, that one explode actually kind of got in the way, but we can make it work still. Because now I just give it all to Zolgoth. He casts, we win. And then it's pretty much over. Alright, so we do that. He's barrier, he's pretty much everything he needs to win. We kill out his biggest threat, so we don't have to deal with that anymore. We now anchor mob to go get it right back up. Unfortunately, a little bit short on mana, but we just grab that and do it again. Actually, we're not frozen on purple, are we? Perfect. Oh no, we are because Archdiva! It's fine now. And it's match. Alright, that went way smoother. Oh, what a weird Guild War day. There we go. A very, very weird fight. We almost got all 6s. Close, not quite. But, yeah, that was a little unfortunate. But we're definitely not winning today's Guild War for the 100% XP grind for tomorrow. Though we are up against the guild that is theoretically the top of this guild's, or, you know, this bracket right now. So, in theory, every single subsequent day should be a little bit easier, comparatively, to that. So, hopefully, it will be. Hopefully that was the hardest we'll have to deal with. But yeah, that one where he rolled like every 10%. Very unfortunate. I can't believe that. 2 10% toads and 2 10% summons. Quite amazing. Anyways, do we have anything on adventure board? Let me go grab these real quick. We still have a dungeon to go do as well. Go clear out all that, of course. On stream is redundant, it just always cheats. I don't know, Guild Wars is a very weird mode. Because your starting board basically determines if you won or lost in a lot of situations, especially if you don't run an Empower option. Guild Wars is basically just Empower Wars. It's whatever empowers work better first. If you don't run one, you better hope you get your mana accumulator in like 2 turns. Because you'll be very dead otherwise. But hey, we need those 100% XP this week. So we can go get on that grind. Alright, so we don't need any of that. What do we need over here? Let's go clear out dungeons. Okay. Did we get it? Did we get it? No! Okay, it's time. Let's play Guess That Door. Alright, let me make the poll. Let's see, add. Start a poll. Alright, Let's see here. And there we go. Which door is correct door? 4, 5, or 6? Let's see how it goes. Let's see, how many perfects have we gotten now? 3, 4? Choose the least voted for door. Oh no, we'll see. Let's see, what's the poll at right now? Looks like 6 in the lead. 4 is in dead last. It looks like the poll says we should really go for 6 today. People really want us to click 6. 4 has, I believe, 1 vote. Though we have had quite a few where it was the inverse of what it was. I don't know, let it go a little bit further. Also, I still haven't gotten more codes from Kafka yet, by the way. I'm almost out of codes. Actually, how many codes do I have left? 1 second. Let me check. Because I'm almost out of codes. I have 4 codes left. Well, technically 5, depending on how you look at it. It looks like the winner is door 6. With door 4 being dead last. You know what that means? It's door 4! Hey! It was door 4! Honestly, we should just go opposite of whatever the poll says. The opposite of poll has like the highest win rate of any vote. It's literally just whatever the opposite of the poll is of a given day. And if the poll shifts, it's still generally the opposite of whatever the poll is. Anyways, let's go win. That's a perfect dungeon run. Where's my Zugov team? That is a perfect run. Also, we do have to hand out an extra code because of that, too. So let me go hand out the first code. I'll hand out the other one in a little bit once we do some more dungeons. But here's code number 1. Also, hopefully Kafka gives us some more soon because we are running very low. Why's my peace button not working? There it goes. Alright, there you guys go. Enjoy. Use ongemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code is found in your settings menu. Redeem codes right over there in chat. And give the same order as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And we'll have another one in a little bit since we got the perfect dungeon run. Let's just make sure we don't accidentally click the wrong room. I have yet to ever do that on a perfect run. Though if you accidentally click a trap by misclicking, even if you clicked it, you know, the other ones correctly previously, it'll make it so you don't get your loot. So definitely make sure to not misclick them. So I probably should have killed that one first. I'm not sure why I did it like that, because now we're gonna die. Because he obviously has score reflects. And now we're getting hit by a lot of damage. And I didn't learn my lesson, so I'm gonna do it again. Oh no, my mana accumulator. Let's see, we'll kill that out. Wow, we actually lost because of that. Fine, we'll kill it first. Also, I still need to figure out a better way to do the mouse for the other computer. Because I need to lean over way too far. But how I have it set up now. Okay, let me make sure to kill that first so we don't make that same mistake again. There we go. Oh, so we're probably getting a level this stream. As well as the precious Dragonite we need. Also, we're almost floor 20 as well. We're very close to being able to afford the Gem Dragons. I'm probably still waiting for the patch, we'll see. It is. Maybe we'll open a gem dragon egg soon. Just to see if we get a new one. I'm not going to keep going until we have all 6. But I kind of want to see if we can get the 5th dragon. I'm just concerned we're going to open like 5 eggs and get 0 new dragons. This is very possible. Oh, there we go. 114 Dragonite. Great to see. And of course, we'll buy our daily one as well. And there we go. And just for the fun of it, let's see what the other 2 rooms would have been. Death Trap and a Poison Trap. But there we go. A perfect run. And of course, the Redeem Code that we just handed out. And we'll have another one in a little bit. Anyways, next order of business. Now that we just got a perfect dungeon run, let's go run through the event. So we covered a bunch of teams for it on the Monday video. And we're just going to grab one of them. So we got pretty somewhat standard Rowan build. I got to build it a little bit weirder just because of what we have accessible. However, still same general premise here. Let's go switch over to armor. And should be good to go. Let's paste in that team right there. And there we go. So turn 1, we want to see if we could take a blue or green. If we can't, then we just wait till turn 2 and get Angry Mob. I mean, not Angry Mob, I mean Harpy Mage. Alpha guarantee mana. But ideally, we're looking for Rowan turn 1. If we can't, then we go for Harpy Mage to do the rest. So thank you, Supernova. Oh, you found 6 shiny since last night. Hunting Glimlet tonight after stream. Nice. I should do another stream for that soonish. Not sure when. Not sure when they're doing their next big event. Fall Guys did like some kind of small thing today. I'm probably going to wait till Thursday to stream the thingy though. And Saturday for Gems of War, we're probably doing the Mega Vault Key opening stream, assuming we have the bonus the previous day, which hopefully we will. Otherwise, it'll get moved to Sunday. There's a Tyranitar Salamence event soon? Wait, when is that starting? Where's the notification for it? Pokemon Home or something? Because I haven't actually been keeping tabs on it. Tyranitar is actually an interesting one. Oh, it's probably on both the 2 exclusive versions, aren't they? I can't remember which one's in my version. Because I actually do need a Tyranitar for competitive. You'd most likely want a Ghost Terror type or Flying. I don't feel like Salamence would be that usable, though. Especially once Roaring Moon is usable. Because in a lot of situations, it's going to be better Salamence. So yeah, they are doing the exclusive 1-to-1 of each of the versions. Oh, luckily we have both versions then. Also, almost everyone who I know who's playing the game is playing the opposite version of me as well, so I don't even necessarily need my other account a lot of times. Since almost everyone I know went Scarlet instead of, went Violet instead of Scarlet. Even though I got both of them. Let's see, what do we need here? Throw that one down. I've been still enjoying the new generation of Pokemon. It still has a lot of flaws, many of which I wish they would fix at some point, which I'm doubtful they will. But time will tell. Oh, where's the Spanish Ditto? The only problem is I only have one extra spear. And I was somewhat considering giving it to the other account. But if you ever find a 6 Ditto raid, I can just get infinite of them. I just forgot to get Moor when I got it on my other account earlier. I just haven't found a Ditto lately. A 6-star one specifically, I mean. Because the process could take anywhere from like 30 minutes to like 5 hours. I just haven't bothered finding another yet. That's because I haven't had the time. But I will at some point. I'd already need to go find it through a trade group thingy. Because they generally host them. The only problem with that is I believe you have literally 2 seconds to type it in before the whole lobby is filled. So it's hard to get into them. Because until Pokemon Home comes out, they're going to be like super sought after. Which is probably happening in January, February, or March. What's the Spanish Ditto called? It's actually still called Ditto in Spanish, oddly enough. Some of the Pokemon names do change based on language. Though, quite a few of them are the same in English as they are in Spanish. And Ditto in Spanish is still called Ditto. Hey, level 10 chest. There we go. Out of any language, Spanish is the language I know the most of that isn't English. And that is a very low bar when I say the most of. I definitely do not speak fluent Spanish. Though I know the sentence structure and everything enough that if you gave me enough time with enough context clues, I can kind of figure out what Spanish sentences mean. Though I am definitely not fluent. Oh, you had to go for number ones? I pretty much... gosh, when's the last time I went for number 1 on a leaderboard? It has been years. And the main reason being that it costs so many gems. And also because the main reward you get from it is a power orb. And the power orb's value has gone down so much compared to in the past. Like, I'm surprised anyone still goes for leaderboards. Because I would say a power orb in the current state of game, I would say a power orb at its peak was worth about 8,000 to 10,000 gems. I would say a power orb these days is worth like maybe 3,000 tops. As its value has just gone down and down due to them not really adding anything to use them on. Like, if there was a flash offer for a 2,500 gem power orb, I don't think I would click it. I don't think it's worth it. Or as back in the day, that'd be like a no-brainer insta-click. And depending on what point you are in the game, if you're still trying to get Zugoff, it could still be. Yeah, power orbs used to be very good. But then they proceeded to add no use for them, which is very strange. That's still something I don't understand to this day. Because it seemed like what was going to happen is 2 years ago, 2 Decembers ago, so yeah, at this point, pretty much exactly 2 years ago, they gave a 1% chance that you can get a power orb from a major orb. So the assumption at the time was, oh, they're going to add a new boss troop every single year that will cost 8 power orbs. Because around the time they kind of were. We had Zulgoff, then we had Enraged Carandera, and it was like, oh, okay, so this will be a yearly occurrence, and then every single time, you know, they'll cost 8 power orbs. Then the next time that boss troops came out, it was those 2 little foxes, and neither of them required power orbs. And then it has been like another year and a half, and still no additional purposes for them. So it's just weird, because they made the accumulation of power orbs substantially higher, but then proceeded to give no additional purpose to power orbs. It's a very weird combination. That's not to say they won't do it eventually, It just is a little bit weird that they haven't done it yet at all. It's very strange. But hopefully it'll add something to use power orbs on. So they have a purpose again. All they have to do is just add one boss troop every single year that costs 8 power orbs. That's it. Like, that's all they would have to do. Like, just repurpose one of the mythics as a boss troop, and then boom, there you go. Just make it cost 8 power orbs and add 1 per year. Like, that's all you would have to do to fix the power orb economy. And that wouldn't even be too rapid of a pace either, as power orbs are pretty easy to accumulate these days, so a newer player could still catch up. Even if there's like 6 boss troops that cost like 8 power orbs, it's still catch-upable. And currently we only have 2. Zulgoff and Enraged Karandera. Obviously if they did it 1 year at a time, that'd be 4 years from now when we would even hit 6 at that point. And that's still pretty catch-upable as well. Yeah, there's quite a few people at triple-digit power orbs. I'm definitely not at that point. Though I think I have a few dozen. Especially if I convert all my other orbs into power. Especially once I finally open all my vault keys, which probably have like 1 billion power sitting in them. Which, hey, we'll be doing that this, for Saturday? Question mark? Saturday? Sunday? I'm not sure the official day because I need to make sure we have 100% XP bonus from the prior day. But, whatever day that happens to fall, either just Saturday or Sunday, hopefully. We are going to be opening 1,000 vault keys this weekend. On one of those 2 days. Ideally Saturday, but if we don't have the bonus, we'll do it on Sunday. If we somehow don't have the bonus then that's really unfortunate. Though time will tell. I guess theoretically we'd play it safe and do it on the first one there, so if we have it on like Friday or something. I'm not sure, we'll see. I'd rather do it on Saturday or Sunday though. It's just we have no guarantee to know if we'd get the bonus on those days. And I would definitely prefer to have the bonus if we're going to bother doing something like that. For that long. Because that'll be a lot of extra XP. Because 1,000 vault keys is not going to be quick. Even if we do it at a slightly lower difficulty so we could one-shot it, it is still going to take 7 hours, 8 hours, 9? Somewhere around there, like 7 to 9 hours of just straight doing vault keys over and over and over again. What's the chances I'll ever open all my vault keys? Pretty high. We would just have to start opening some more of them. The stack that we have isn't so intimidating that we couldn't open them all. Like, if we really tried, we could open them all in a week. That'd be a very busy week where all we're doing is opening vault keys. Though it is very doable within a single week if we really try hard at opening all of them. Realistically, it could easily be distributed over a month or a couple months. Because in a single day, we're going to take out 1/5 of our stack. So it's not that bad. Now, treasure maps, on the other hand. If we dedicated 10 hours a day for an entire month, we would not be done with how many treasure maps I have. We'd be close, but that would actually not be the entire total of how much treasure maps I have. You hit your first ever 34 Kingdom Tribute? Nice! I hit a couple 31s. I have not hit higher than 31, which means a 32 Tribute. I've never seen a 33, and I've never seen a 34. But yeah, huge congrats. But yeah, I believe I have 3 32s now, as in 31 drop. But never seen a 33 or a 34. But yeah, as kingdoms keep getting upgraded further, it does become increasingly easier to do so. Which is great to see. As one thing Gems of War still does very well, give you a lot of gems. Probably one of the more generous free-to-play games for how much premium currency they give. It also has a pretty high consumption rate of that premium currency, but, you know, it evens out. Speaking of which, we have a special event coming up soon For the holidays, that is going to probably eat up several hundred. If it costs about as much as the October event, it'll probably cost basically 50 gems per day for 2 weeks. Which, what is that number then? That is 700 gems, approximately. Might cost you an extra 100 or 200, depending on if you want to go for like all rewards. If there's some like extra juicy thing in there. But assuming it's the same setup as before, you can get away with about 700 gems to complete out the entire event. Which honestly isn't that bad for a troop, an armor set, and a max pet. As well as all the food for that max pet. Honestly not that bad a deal. You're basically getting a max pet with all of its food, legendary troop maxed, except you do have to apply your own blue orb, and a new armor set. Which I hope it's going to be Frost Mage themed, though I think we're finally getting a Santa outfit this time around. Which is actually amazing that this game has gone 8 years without a Santa outfit. Or no, like a Santa hat or something similar. But I think we're finally getting one this December for our hero. We'll find out in 2 weeks. Based on the troop's design, I would assume we're getting something like that. Because he has a pretty Santa-like looking outfit. So why'd I do it like that? Ah, there we go. So why'd I keep hitting that button? We will need that for later battles, however, we're not at the point where we need it yet. A little bit of extra poke. Yeah, honestly, anything above a 30 tribute, as in 30 gems or higher, feels really good to get. I probably should start taking tribute a little bit more often. I feel like on the average day these days, I take it like maybe 3 to 5 times. But you know, it is possible to take it like 12 to 18 times a day. Every single hour. And it is one of those things where if you don't take it every hour, you do lose out on the loot. It doesn't accumulate. It does accumulate the gold, but doesn't accumulate your tribute. So for example, let's say your account is getting, I don't know, let's say a number, 5,000 gold per hour. I don't think that's a natural number, but let's just say it is. Let's say it's getting 5,000 gold per hour. If you don't take your tribute for 10 hours, you will get 50,000 gold when you come back. So that does stack. What doesn't stack is tribute. So let's say you take a tribute and you get 25 gems. If you don't take it for 10 hours, you're not going to get 250 gems. You're just going to get the 25 gems. So whatever you don't take every hour, you do lose for tribute. But your gold does keep still stacking. Like that hourly gold thingy. Which is a pretty dated mechanic left over in the game, but you know, you still get it every hour. And it still accumulates for, I believe, up to 3 days worth of gold. I'm pretty sure most people play daily though. But I believe it does accumulate up to like 3 to 7 days or something. How much hourly gold do we get these days? 2,239. And 20 gems from a 21 tribute. I think my average right now is like 24. We pretty much have every kingdom as max as they can be with a few exceptions. Those few exceptions mostly being all the deed-related things that block you out. Which make it pretty much impossible. Well, I generally don't play the mobile version, that's why. I only generally play the PC version. Unless I'm like away on vacation or something similar, I almost never touch the mobile version. Very occasionally. Alright, we're about to gain a level. After we clear out this dungeon, we're going to hand out a second code since we got the first code was from a perfect dungeon earlier. So we'll hand out a code as soon as we finish this dungeon, then we'll go and keep grinding until we get a level. Probably an Explore 12. Actually, you know what? We'll do it in a world event. Because actually, I still haven't done the daily world event for the guild. I do want to go help contribute towards that, as it's still pretty early in the week. And they could definitely use the help. Also, why on earth did I not take the mana? We could have already won. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I might not be heading out for the holidays this New Year's, by the way. Mostly because of how the flights are running. I was double checking it today, and I'm not sure what's up with the new rerouting that they're doing, because it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, and I hope this isn't going to be like a permanent thing, as I know sometimes a year it tends to be weird, like the routing for some of the planes. But in order for me to get to New Jersey, I have to go all the way to Florida. Like, literally every flight. Like, I was checking the cheaper ones, the more expensive ones. Literally every single one of them routes you to Florida and then to New Jersey. Which, if you aren't aware, is the complete opposite direction. Which makes literally zero sense. Every single one of them. It's like a 12-hour wait at an airport. And it routes you from, in the opposite direction of where you're trying to go. It is so strange. I've never seen that before. And every single flight from every single place, it's not even just like one distributor either. Like every single one I checked. Like none of them have a direct flight to New Jersey this time of year. Which I've never seen before, because normally they do. I haven't flown in a while, but gosh. I'm not sure how much they changed since I was gone. I only didn't fly for like a year and a half. They changed everything. Alright, there we go. Hey, a blue orb. Alright, let's go change to the thing we need for the world event. Before we do, let's go hand out the code. Also, Kafka, I need more codes. Where are the special holiday ones? Because I'm down to 4 codes now after this code. Which means we'll have enough for until Friday. Why is my paste button not working again? Oh, I keep clicking the wrong button, that's why. I'm still not used to this new setup I have here. Get used to it at some point. Still need to figure out some kind of way to reorganize it a little bit better. But overall, it's probably an improvement. I just need to get used to it. Anyways, so next order of business. Let's go run the events. Oh yeah, I still need to go get the crowns too. Though honestly, we really don't need to. The extra reward we're getting is pretty pitiful. But hey, if we're trying to aim for a level, might as well. We'd be going there anyways. So what am I looking for? I am looking for a world event. Let me go help the guild out. That's not the world event. And basically, the event is just don't take Limia. And you're taking the correct room. So we shall proceed to keep not taking her. We got a pretty good convert there. Good overvalue there. Get Angry Mob down. Clear out the entire board. I don't even care what the alignment is. We'll do enough damage that it doesn't even matter. Fortunately, don't have much of a follow-up there. And then we do it again, and boom. Oh, whoa, that was a bit of a miss. Luckily, these are pretty weaker enemies. Luckily, you also get no penalty for dying in this mode. Yep, enjoy the second code, everyone. If anyone's still down the questions or anything you want me to go over, do let me know. After we go clear out these battles, we'll go, I guess, grab our 10 crowns. Keep doing that till we get a level. Still trying to hit level 1,800 before the end of the year. Hopefully we'll end up getting it. Hey, there we go. Now we can start clicking the bottom one every single time. Perfect. Your phone freezes when you try playing it on your phone. I've noticed that with Puzzle Quest 3. I haven't actually ever had it happen with Gems of War. My phone's sometimes a little bit slower on it on occasion. But it never, like, freezes on the game. And normally when it's going slower, it's mostly just when it's trying to load everything. Especially if I haven't updated a while. Which tends to be the case sometimes because I don't always play it regularly. So sometimes when I go and revisit it, it's just downloading a bunch of stuff. Oh no, we're stuck with only Lamias now. It's bound to happen at some point. Which is what I pretty much thought this event would come down to. It's a gigantic area of Lamias and nothing else. And just keep not taking it. I have no problem for the codes. Oh, we already won. Is it because of optimization? Probably. Probably poor optimization. Though the game does have a lot of stuff going in it. Like, I know sometimes when I check the profile icons, or not the profile icons, but when you check, like, the troops, like, in order to optimize a little bit better, sometimes it doesn't preload in all the troops. Like, it does on PC version. But sometimes on the mobile version, it doesn't always load in all of the troop icons immediately. So that it doesn't lag as much. So there's some optimization there. Also, that Valor even better not escape. I was thinking about it. Luckily, it did not. It was definitely thinking about it, though. Alright, this should be our last two battles. We'll have about 1,000 points then, and then we'll go get our chests and get our level. I believe that's the last and only objective we still have today that we haven't cleaned up. And we'll have the good old Guild War for tomorrow. Unfortunately, a repeat pet that has been around quite a few times as the pet we're getting tomorrow. Honestly, pretty tame week this week as far as Gems of War content. However, perfect week for us to go and grind 1,000 Vault Keys this weekend. Since the only weekend event we have going on is a pretty standard raids that we'll probably be able to finish in an hour. It's Cinemirage raids. Should have team forward on the Monday video. And we'll likely just run the same thing when we run it Friday night. Sure, we'll go for the convert. Might as well get our mana. Get a little bit extra brown on the board, so this hopefully aligns. So, gosh, that was so few. Might actually kill our first slot. Gotta go for it because that just gives us a skull we need to win. And that's all of our fights for now. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's go move on now to the only thing left, which is gain a level and go claim our crowns. And I guess we'll just run it with some quick dust level team then. Just run it with the higher damage one because the guy has 21 durability, unfortunately. The Battle Crasher, which is very specifically above 20. I wonder if they did that deliberately. So you couldn't grind it nearly as quick. Like, it's not as bad doing it this way. Like, it's not that much slower, obviously. But it is ever so slightly slower, the fact that we can't kill it out with 20 damage. That's not that big a deal. The troop is so useless, though. I really wish they would have made it better. I didn't even bother using it because it's just so bad. Like, the weapon we messed around with a little bit when we unlocked it. But the troop, it's just so bad to even use. Like, there's no context you would ever use the new legend, this guy. He just doesn't do enough. Like, he doesn't do anything well. There's better ways to burn, there's better ways to do damage with burning gems. He's a bad burning gem troop, and he's a bad damaging troop. Like, he doesn't excel at anything. And his unique trait doesn't even do anything good. I think it's like, what, create one red burning gem at the start of every turn? Like, if you're looking to do burning gems, you might as well just use that one goblin mythic. Like, I personally didn't even care for him that much and thought he was pretty average when he came out. But compared to, like, almost every other burning gem option they've been adding since then, he honestly looks kind of good in comparison. The game is just super buggy. They have had a long list of bugs that tend to linger around. Some major, some pretty minor. I do feel like the game these days is in a pretty stable state, though, for the most part. Even though there's still a lot of bugs under the hood. That I assume most of them are just, like, never going to get fixed. Most of them aren't too detrimental to gameplay though, luckily. I think that's half our crowns. Almost. Honestly, once we get to 50 tiers, I almost feel like not even going for the crowns anymore. But hey, it's still a little handful of loot. Not a lot, but adds up. I think we're about to get an orb from it. And a few extra tokens. Though, in the amount of time it would take us to go grind those extra tokens, we probably could have already done like an explore run or two. So gotten even more tokens. And the orb isn't as worth it these days. The vault key is still okay. It's definitely something they could update, the extended loot for the Kingdom Pass. It's definitely not the greatest of stuff, that's for sure. Though it's also good that they don't make it too good either. As it is paywalled after all. Hey, you got a paywall to grind. I do have to say, this is probably the weakest Kingdom Pass they've ever done, though. Especially when you compare it to the previous Zenith one. Or one of the best things we got from the entire kingdom other than the hero class was the Zenith itself. Though in all fairness, the absolute best thing was the Chalcedony. Which was not the free one, too, that was available for Glory, which was kind of nice. I guess from the new Construct Kingdom of Hellcrag, pretty much the best option is still Chalcedony to this day. It's just so insane how much mana accumulation it gets back into itself because it creates the same color. It does require you to have to build a very specific type of team. However, in that context, similar to Rogue Spider, it goes absolutely crazy once it has the full setup. And if things start dying, then things kind of start falling apart. However, it generally has infinite loop. So you don't really need to worry about it. How many more is that? We need 3 more. Might as well grab our orb. Come on, blue? Purple? Yeah, see, it was worth it. It was worth it. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We get a little bit of gem keys in there, too. It's actually not too bad. The 2 gem key drops that happen every couple drops. Pretty much every other drop, almost. It's a small handful of loot. For the amount of time it takes to accumulate it, it's not that bad. Hey, plus we get the little bit of XP we need. So close. 25 more levels. Come on, we got 25 more days to get 25 more levels. Go. I plan to do most of it this week. We just need some 100% XP bonuses from Guild War. For that, we need to actually win Guild War, though. And so far, we haven't been. Ideally, we'll win on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, so we'll have bonus on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Those would be the days I could grind the most if we do win those days. And this is the final Guild War of the year as well. Final time you can get that little bit of XP bonus. We also technically had the last Vault event last weekend, however, there is a chance they'll do another one for the holidays. It's not confirmed, but they have done it out of nowhere before. Even when the spoiler threads haven't shown such a thing. You hope you can get the adorable mermaid skin in Fall Guys. Oh yeah, we'll be streaming that on Thursday. We'll get to show off all the SpongeBob skins, as I did actually get all of them. It's like the first and only thing that I pretty much spent money on in that game since they went free to play. The only thing we don't actually have is SpongeBob himself and Gary. Just because they're locked to the season pass and I just haven't been playing it enough to unlock it. I haven't been doing the dailies for that game. I have been doing the weeklies, but not the dailies. Because I generally only play it like 2 to 3 times a week. So it's kind of hard to play the dailies every day if you're not playing it every day. Hello, J Shar. Welcome, welcome. Have we gotten the final thing yet? We did! There we go. Perfect. Nice. There we go. All rewards have been accumulated. Alright, I think that's everything then. Oh, there's the second redeem code from earlier and our level up bonus. There we go. I don't think there's anything else on adventure board. No, there's just some gold and some trait stones. Yeah, I guess that's everything then. We cleared out the world event. We cleared out the faction event. Cleared out Guild War, though we did a little bad today. But we did indeed clear it out. As a guild overall, we're doing kind of good. Actually, we're about to take first as a guild. Our score today was horrible. However, as a guild, we're almost in first place in our bracket, so that's kind of cool. Oh, you know what? We might have bonus, XP bonus for tomorrow. Ooh, if they don't do their battles and our final person does? Who's our final person? Who hasn't done their battles? Quick, everyone contact Jamie. We need your battles. He even went all in with the tier 5s. Hopefully he does his battles, because if he does and their guild doesn't, we get bonus tomorrow. Even though they'll ultimately probably pass us by the end. If that does end up happening, we'll have the bonus for tomorrow, so we'll be able to go do a little bit of extra XP grind. And go from there. He always does it in the last hour. Okay, that's fine. As long as they get in there. Because I do mine pretty late, too. I do it on, like, what, the last 6 hours, technically? Because we generally do it at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 6 hours before reset. At least based on when it currently lands. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be calling it for now. We will be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. We will be going and messing around with Guild War once again. Actually, what is the Guild War color for tomorrow? Let me go double check. I was literally just in that tab, didn't even look. Yellow. So we got yellow Guild War tomorrow. I might switch out of a Gargoltha team. We'll see. I'm not quite sure yet. But we'll be doing yellow Guild War. And hopefully XP grind if we do win the previous day. It's not going to be the biggest XP grind that we're going to be doing of the week. That will be dedicated to a big Vault Key grind. As well as maybe, oh no, we're definitely going to do the Vault Key grind stream. Where we open 1,000 Vault Keys on one of the days where we have the bonus. Likely planned for Saturday or Sunday. Whatever day we happen to have the bonus for, whichever one comes earlier. But I do plan to do on some of the days that I have the 100% XP, a bunch of XP grinds. Most of which will probably be off stream, but we'll get some of it on stream as well. It's probably just going to be a lot of Dust Devil over and over and over again. But, which is why most of it will probably be off stream, but we'll still save some of it for stream though. And, yeah, try to hit the 1,800 goal this year. It's still very doable, even though it's basically 1 level per day. Most of those levels are planned to be accumulated this week, hopefully. With that little bit of XP bonuses when they come in. Anyways, guys, enjoy your week, everyone. Enjoy the upcoming holidays. Catch you guys soon. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for stopping by.